What is Blade River Emperor's situation after the assassination attempt that exposed his most prized technique? What seemed like a devastating blow actually set in motion one of the most ambitious plans in the entire universe. After surviving an assassination that should have killed him, Luo Feng found himself in a precarious position. His multi-body technique was now known to every enemy of the human race. Yet, he had gained the protection of the most powerful institution in existence. What happened next would test everything he had built and determine whether he could rise to become the second Zhuchong Emperor or die trying. Number 1. The multi-body technique exposure that changed everything. When Light Perception Knight's assassination failed and Blade River Emperor died only to reappear alive and well, the entire universe witnessed something unprecedented. The multi-body technique, one of the rarest abilities in existence, had been revealed in the most dramatic way possible. Before this moment, only a handful of beings knew Luo Feng possessed this power. After it, every supreme being across the Demon Race, Bug Race, and Automaton Race learned the terrifying truth: killing Blade River Emperor was essentially meaningless unless they could destroy all his bodies simultaneously or control his very soul. His enemies had to completely rethink their approach, and what they concluded would shape his future in ways he couldn't yet imagine. Number 2. The Ancestral God School's unprecedented protection. The Guarding Beast God's public declaration that anyone attempting to assassinate Luo Feng would be hunted down by the Ancestral God School sent shockwaves through the entire heir population. Throughout the school's history, there had been killings between heirs before, and the school had never hunted down the perpetrators. Yet here was a guardian beast god announcing that mud-swallowing knight would face retribution even after being brought back. The heirs quickly realized that Blade River Emperor was receiving the same special treatment once bestowed upon Zhuchong Emperor, the legendary figure who had defeated 3 Universe Venerables and killed at least one. When asked whether Luo Feng might become another Zhuchong Emperor, one heir speculated that based on his potential, he might not be inferior to that legendary figure once he became an undying fighter. This public endorsement meant that while Luo Feng had gained the most powerful protection in the universe, he had also painted an even larger target on his back. Number 3. Soul control, the only way to kill a multi-body user. Within days of the assassination attempt, all the supreme beings of the 3 Pinnacle races reached a chilling consensus. The only way to truly kill Blade River Emperor was through controlling or eroding his soul. Regular destruction of his bodies was pointless with the multi-body technique. He could simply resurrect from his remaining bodies, losing only a significant amount of energy. The core weakness of any multi-body user was their soul, the common element that connected all their different bodies. Different bodies though they were, they shared the same consciousness and will. If one soul was controlled, all bodies would be controlled. If the soul was eroded, like a virus spreading through a network, all bodies would suffer the same fate. Luo Feng understood this vulnerability, which is why he kept his Sector Lord core hidden in the safest location within human territory. Number 4. The strategic intelligence operation. Rather than rushing into action, Luo Feng displayed the calm patience that had defined his rise to power. He called upon his closest allies, Thousand Rain Emperor, Cha Man Emperor, and Lili Emperor, and requested something that surprised them. He wanted detailed intelligence about the secret region of the Ancestral God School. His friends were puzzled. This was a place so dangerous that even detailed information and strength at the undying level weren't enough to guarantee survival. Yet, Luo Feng explained his reasoning. Many heirs had traveled to the secret region through the transport passage in front of the palace of the master of Bauhinia Island, and plenty of them had collected extensive information through their adventures. Cha Man Emperor agreed to help, noting that there was a great deal of intelligence within the Hong Alliance. In return, Luo Feng had gained something more valuable than treasure information that could mean the difference between life and death. Number 5. The secret region's true nature. The Ancestral God School's secret region wasn't just dangerous, it was the most advanced and dangerous secret region in the entire universe. In the long history of the school, countless heirs who didn't believe they could make breakthroughs through their own efforts had ventured into this mysterious realm early, traveling in groups and proceeding with extreme caution. Some had received special treatment and become successful, leaving behind their experiences as intelligence for generations to come. However, despite all this accumulated knowledge, the secret region remained largely unexplored. It was so vast that nobody had fully mapped it since the dawn of the universe. The celestial bodies inside were peculiar, taking on irregular forms that defied normal physics, some like enormous continents, some like gigantic lakes in space containing islands, some like floating mountain ranges with waterfalls running over them. Every corner was filled with danger that could end a cultivator's life in an instant. Number 6. Why Luo Feng chose world trees for his third body. After completing the third volume of Nanshan 7 Forms, Luo Feng faced a crucial decision. He needed to find a unique life form suitable for incubating his third body, and after extensive research, he had narrowed his options down to the world trees. This wasn't a random choice. The Ancestral God secret region contained the most special organisms in the universe, and among all the mystical and powerful creatures living there, cold whales, back mountain tremble, and world trees, the world trees stood out as the ideal choice. Their abilities were exceptional. They could manipulate space and time within a set range, a talent that would grow more powerful as Luo Feng's strength increased. Their size gave them overwhelmingly mighty godly bodies, and most intriguingly, they could amplify and solidify God Country to an extraordinary degree. Mantuo General had once taken a twig from the Universe Night World tree and planted it in his own God Country, where it grew into a live tree that could make an undying fighter 100 times more powerful. Number 7. The rare specifications of world trees. World trees were so rare that there were only 9 in the entire universe. The most powerful one was at the Universe Night level, with a trunk measuring 7 million miles wide and a height of 370 million miles. Its canopy had a diameter of over 500 million miles, making it the largest tree-typed special organism in the universe. Below this supreme being existed 3 undying-level trees, standing at heights of 75 million miles each. Then came 5 Sector Lord-level world trees, which stood at 40 million miles tall. Luo Feng had carefully considered his options and decided to target one of the Sector Lord-level trees. While the more powerful versions would theoretically provide greater benefits, their strength meant attempting to claim them would be suicide. The Sector Lord-level trees were powerful enough to crush others at the same level, while remaining theoretically obtainable for someone of Luo Feng's capabilities. Number 8. The time and space control that rivals Universe Masters. One of the most remarkable abilities of world trees was their native talent technique known as time and space control. This allowed them to manipulate time and space within a set range, a power that grew more formidable as the tree itself grew stronger. The Venerable Ancestral Tree, one of the world trees, demonstrated manipulation abilities that rivaled a Universe Master despite only being at a certain level. This meant that even at Sector Lord level, a world tree's control over its surroundings was extraordinary. For Luo Feng, who was following the Beast God path but had also demonstrated exceptional comprehension of laws, this ability was incredibly appealing. With a world tree body, he could potentially gain control over both space and time at a level that would make him nearly untouchable. This wasn't just about power, it was about fundamentally transforming how he interacted with reality itself. The path of time and space could eventually lead him to become a Universe Master, the supreme power level in the entire universe. Number 9. The Cold Whale, 9-colored water, and its guardian. During his journey, Luo Feng encountered one of the many dangers that made the secret region so deadly. He came across a waterfall whose water could freeze even Universe Knights and crush their life marks, leading to their demise. This rare substance was called Cold Whale 9-colored water, appearing as different colors from different angles, 9 colors in total. Some great beings had discovered this water when the universe was young and had tried to collect some, but they were attacked by the Cold Whale before they could even touch the precious liquid. The Cold Whale True God that guarded this treasure had 10,000 life gene and cultivation at the True God level, which was above Universe Master in the power hierarchy. Only Universe Masters were capable of matching these creatures. This meant that even if Luo Feng wanted to collect some of this water, he would need to somehow avoid or defeat a being far beyond his current capabilities. Number 10. The Star Map Enhancement 1,800 Stars of Power. Before departing, Luo Feng made one final preparation that significantly boosted his combat capabilities. He gathered all the temporarily unused stars from the Star Tower's center hall, bringing the total in his star map to 1,800 stars. When Luo Feng controlled the scroll, he could sense the massive, formidable power contained by the giant stars inside it. He estimated that by the time he could rouse all 1,800 stars, he would probably be a Universe Knight, and this enhanced star map would be sufficient for him to use for a long time. Looking at the star-dotted map, Luo Feng made a bold declaration to the Star Tower itself when he returned next time he would control it completely. This preparation showed that Luo Feng was thinking long-term, ensuring he had the power he needed not just for the immediate journey ahead, but for the challenges that would come after he achieved his goal. Number 11. The Solo Decision and Strategic Disguise. Luo Feng made a crucial decision that went against conventional wisdom. Rather than joining an adventure team with other heirs, which was the standard approach, he chose to go alone. His reasoning was practical. With numerous groups actively trying to assassinate him, adventuring with other heirs would only complicate matters. Other heirs might slow him down or might even be secretly working for his enemies. So Luo Feng employed a clever disguise. He sent his Mosha body out first, which transformed into an heir of a different race using the talents and techniques he had copied. The five-color Aurora Lake that supervised everything on Bauhinia Island was aware that the transformed heir was Luo Feng, but anyone watching from outside would see what appeared to be a different person entirely. This allowed Luo Feng to slip away unnoticed, entering the transport passage that led to the secret region. Number 12. The third-level inheritance achievement. Shortly before embarking on his journey, Luo Feng completed the third-level inheritance of the Ancestral God School. Zhu Feng Knight delivered the news that his name had disappeared from the third-level heir ranking and had entered into that of a fourth-level heir. This represented the completion of 620,000 battles against talents from other races, combined with 900 years of comprehension and training. However, Zhu Feng Knight noted that Luo Feng had barely gained anything from it, suggesting that the inheritance's rewards were more about status and access than immediate power boosts. The inheritance had fulfilled one crucial purpose. It meant that Luo Feng's law comprehension had reached the limit of the 20th level of Heavenly Bridge. Combined with the third volume of Nanshen Seven Forms, he could now practice the second form of Shiwu Wings, which gave him the spatial turbulence ability for escape. Number 13. The enemy coalition's desperate measures. The revelation of Luo Feng's multi-body technique sent shockwaves through the highest levels of the three Pinnacle races. The Demon Race, Bug Race, and Automaton Race were all infuriated. It was bad enough already that the human was so powerful now, he even had the multiple bodies technique. Their supreme beings immediately adjusted their plans. The new strategy was simple but terrifying. The only way to kill Blade River Emperor was through controlling or eroding his soul. His Sector Lord Core must be hidden in the safest place of the human race, and the only way to truly eliminate the threat he posed was to target that core through soul manipulation. Luo Feng was aware of this shift in strategy, which made his decision to find a third body even more urgent. Once he became an undying fighter, his core would transform into a god country that could be hidden in a remote area in an interlayer of space, making it nearly impossible to find. Number 14. The Demon Race's forced compensations. While Luo Feng prepared for his journey, the Demon Race was experiencing a different kind of suffering. Master of Sky Wolf roared in fury when he learned that the Ancestral God School demanded more compensation for the assassination attempt, even though Mud-Swallowing Knight had already been brought back as promised. The death of a Universe Knight had only consumed a fraction of Blade River Emperor's energy, yet the Ancestral God School wanted more. The Demon Race was the most enraged out of all the human race's enemies, not just because of the financial cost, but because of the humiliation. Their shadowy, snake-like acolyte pointed out that refusing would disappoint the other races in the alliance. Master of Skywolf had no choice but to comply. The irony was that all of this had happened because they tried to eliminate a single human heir. In their attempt to remove one threat, they had created a situation that made Luo Feng even more famous and better protected than before. Number 15. The ultimate goal beyond Zhuchang Emperor. What Luo Feng sought in the secret region was not just power for its own sake. He had a grand vision that extended far beyond becoming an undying fighter or even a universe knight. The World Tree would give him the ability to follow the path of time and space, potentially allowing him to become a universe master, the supreme power level in the entire universe. This was the culmination of everything he had worked toward since leaving Earth. Although his beast god path was powerful, he understood that following the path of time and space with a World Tree body would give him options that no single cultivation path could provide. As he ventured into the depths of the secret region, Luo Feng's blood burned with anticipation and desire. He knew that if he succeeded, he would not just be another Zhuchang Emperor, he would be something far greater. So there you have it, every shocking revelation about Blade River Emperor's most dangerous gambit yet. The exposure of his multi-body technique could have been the end of him, but instead it became the catalyst for one of the most ambitious plans in the history of the universe. Which of these revelations surprised you the most? Did it shock you to learn that only 9 world trees exist in the entire universe? Or that the Cold Whale true gods are cultivation-level true gods? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.